Good evening, everyone, and welcome. It is me, Simply Mordor. Or Andrew. We'll go with Andrew. My channel is Simply Mordor. I am Andrew on this channel, I suppose. Yes. Anyway, to the news. What is exactly going to happen this year is, changing a little. We're going to do a weekday sort of work week thing, where during the week, each one of us posts something every day, and then weekends are, you know, rest days or planning days. I'm not exactly sure what we want to do. Probably something to do with planning or, you know, giving you something better. A little changing. I don't know. We'll work on it. But for now, to this last and final episode of What You Do on Transit to get to round 20. I know I've told you this all before, but for those who have, for whatever reason, are just watching it now, I have the Pack-a-Punched M16 Colt, which is on the wall, very, very close to here. You will see it in, yes, over near where the wall, the holes and the stuff. Up there, yes. Anyway, it's pretty irritating to get to at the start, but if you watch my video on how to start any of your high round runs, you'll know pretty much how to get there. And right, also what I have is the Mustang and Sally. Of course, you must have the Mustang and Sally, or because they've actually made something Pack-a-Punched, which is potentially better than the Mustang and Sally, which is a huge, massive surprise, is the, what's it called? The Executioner. That's the one. The Executioner. Yes. It's a really, really good weapon, Pack-a-Punched. It is a, I think it's a one-shot kill up to round 20 or so. Pack-a-Punched only. And then it's a two-shot kill up to round 45. I'm not sure about the round 20, but definitely sure about the round 45. It's fantastic for getting up to those really high rounds. Now, however, one of the other things is it doesn't really have a lot of ammunition. I mean, it has double the ammunition of this, but this is more a splash damage weapon, these Mustang and Sallys. They're not as strong as it. The only reason the Executioner is potentially stronger is because it's that faster killer, but to save your measly behind, the Mustang and Sally can be quite a bit better. On the other hand, this thing has splashback damage because there's no PhD flopper. The Executioner, if you manage to get it in the random box, is probably quite a bit better, I have to say. Now, this spot I'm going around in is just something that I thought was a good idea. Doesn't necessarily have to be a good idea for you guys. You can do it the long way if you so wish it. It's up to you. Also, I suggest that if your goal is around 20, just get those nukes every single time, if you can. If there are zombies swarming that pickup, don't get it. It's an exceptionally bad idea. Okay? Don't get it if it's getting swarmed by zombies. Don't be so attracted to the shiny thing, okay? I know that Syndicate has trouble with it, and I do as well. I get a little bit excited. And here's me, quite hypocritically, telling you don't do it. It will get you killed, okay? Now, the perks I have are Juggernaut, because you must. Don't try this unless you're trying to punish yourself without Juggernaut. Quick revive, because it's a good idea if you want to really keep going. I didn't really care when I died in this. It wasn't really like it was a huge, massive deal. I was just getting to round 20. I knew I was going to get there. It was okay. But for you guys, that having that and staying alive until the bus comes is probably not your biggest, you know, it's probably not something you want to do. So my suggestion, if you do get into that situation here where you need to recover, go to the place where the random box is, unless it's moved, where it's, you know, where the random box starts, and start from there. The diner, that's the one, the diner. Go there and I don't know, keep going if you really want to. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. Let's stay there until the bus comes, because this is not good for you. Here is very, very difficult to stay alive for a great deal of time. I mean, if you really want to, stay alive as long as you can, but really, just try and stay away from the zombies as best you can. Kill as many of them as you can. Probably not as fast. See if you can manage to keep one zombie and then keep going from there. Actually, make that two. Make that two very slow zombies. Because if you keep two slow zombies, they'll stay slow. If you go down to one, they start running. Because that's what they've changed now. The last zombie always runs. Right. Oh, excuse me. Oh, something caught in my throat. Oh, wow. I don't like to do any more than one take, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you want to know. Oh. It's hard talking to a screen all the time. You just need a drink of water every now and then. Not really, it's just a happened to happen. Try not to make it happen again for your viewing entertainment. Anyway, oh wow, I can guarantee you, alright, that this is going to take you a really long time. It took me 2 hours, I think, to get to this spot right now, and it took pretty much maybe 45 minutes to get past round 3, which is what I was up to. So, first of all, I'm going to give you just this last suggestion for how to start, just in case you can't be bothered watching that first video where you find out how to do everything. Right, number one thing you have to have is points stored up. Yikes. You have to have points stored up. The second thing you have to have is, oh, what was it? Second thing you have to have stored away, if you actually don't have to, but it's a really good idea, is to, in another game, grab the M16 Colt, pack-a-punch it, and then put it away in the fridge on farm. And that's a really good idea. There's the M16 Colt up there. See it? You see it? You like it? It's brilliant, isn't it? Everybody loves the M16 Colt. Rightio. Right. Yes. That's pretty much it. This is really what you need to get started. There's a bunch of points. I'd say about 50 grand would be a decent amount. Yes, 50 grand or so. Yes, that's a good, decent amount. You go with that. Yeah, work with that. Save up 50,000 points and then start. I really wish I had gone and banked all these points. I would have lasted longer, but at this, I was doing this at 2 o'clock in the morning and my eyes weren't working, man. They're just, oh, I could not do it. And I couldn't be bothered just sitting there and, you know, putting it away, turning the TV off and leaving the PlayStation on. It's a little bit more difficult for me to do that because, well, my brother needs to record and needs to edit and all this other stuff, and he needs the PlayStation to record, so, you know, kind of had to do that. So here's round 20, ladies and gentlemen. Da 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 da! Yeah, there was a distinct lack of care at this point. You can see that it's really easy to do this on. There are a couple of reasons for that. The first is, there's no fire! Have you noticed that? There's only fire in the middle of it. If you do it there, there's none! You're all good at that point. To be honest, with this, I think had I been a little bit more awake and had I had more time to do things and a little bit more concentration, I actually would have survived a little bit longer. I think I would have easily survived to 23, maybe 30. There we go. Bye bye. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time I do some zombie stuff. Oh yes. So, bye. See ya. Bye.